Ito, kaso ni ESCAURIAGA et al. Versus Fitness First Philippines. This is with respect to a labor case. So, ang mga petitioner dito were fitness trainers initially engaged as regular employees by Fitness First. Tapos, later, nireclassify sila as freelance personal trainers. So, they lost the benefits of 13th month pay and overtime pay. Now, as freelance trainers, so freelance trainers na sila ngayon, they were still required to train clients for a minimum of 90 hours per month and meet a sales quota. Yung failure nila to meet these targets resulted in salary deductions or disciplinary actions. Now, they were required to register as independent contractors with the BIR. Petitioners argued that despite being classified as freelancers, they were still performing essential functions and should be considered regular employees. So they filed a complaint for illegal dismissal and regularization. Now, yung NLRC, it ruled in favor of Fitness First. They declared that the petitioners are independent contractors and not regular employees. Inaffirm naman ito ng Court of Appeals, which led now to the petition for review before the Supreme Court. So anong yung issues? Whether or not the petitioners were regular employees or independent contractors. And then merong procedural issue that whether or not the NLRC's judgment had attained finality, barring further review. So first, ano yung mga legal doctrines na i-apply natin dito? First is control test and fourfold test. The court applied the control test, the right to control, not just the end of result, but the means used. And the fourfold test, the selection and engagement of the employee, payment of wages, power to dismiss and control of conduct. Petitioners were found to be employees due to fitness first control over their work schedule, training requirements, and quotas. Na-mention din yung economic dependence test. The court also employed the economic dependence test, finding that the petitioners were dependent on Fitness First for their livelihood and were integrated into the company's core business. Under sa BIR Revenue Regulation number 4-2014, kahit na yung nag-register sila as freelancers required under this regulation, it is irrelevant in this case because the determination of employment status is by law, hindi by agreement by contract. So again, the freelancers registration under the BAR was found irrelevant to the employment status determination. Now, yung isang tanong na pwede ba daw na yung NLRC judgment which attained finality already may be further reviewed. Dito papasok yung doctrine on immutability of judgment. While generally, final judgment cannot be modified, the court relaxed this rule to serve substantial justice, considering the case merits and the protection of labor. Hence, the petitioners were declared regular employees entitled to reinstatement and back wages. Fitness First was ordered to reinstate the petitioners to their former positions and pay back wages, benefits, and attorney's fees.